that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song, but then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know. Yeah. Whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast go ahead, stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Cool love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm Wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Here's the thing.
Go to the fucking gym!
Fat phobia.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Wool Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 21 hundo and 60 dose of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you.
Catalina one.
Yeah, the fucking Catalina one.
It's the fucking Catalina line.
All right, fam, what's going on? Let's get this beard in HD. How are we doing? Nick, Dawn, Sarap, Shannon, Rona. What is going on? Tyler, Matthew, Alyssa, Cerny, Aaron. We are ready to fucking go. Beaches, it's the man cast. It's the daily fucking Swole Fam. Smash that like button, of course, and make sure that you're checking all the links in the show notes down below. If you are brand new, especially to the page, check us out, swolenormousx.com, and join the Swole Fam today. We have a great show, and as everyone comes on in, take a moment right now and share this motherfucking stream. Share it, baby. Share this mancast. Share it to anyone that you know that needs some knowledge cock in their life right fucking now. Let's fucking go.
He's heating up.
All right, let's get into today's show. We got a nut to bust. We got a card to announce. And of course, we got to spit on it and get into that tip. Fam, let's get into today's episode. Are you ready? Let's summon the Falcon. Falcon. Nice. Nailed it. Put some respect on it, bish.
USA, greatest country in the world.
I don't know how to put this, but...
All right, Leo.
Kind of a big deal.
All right, barkeep, maybe time to cut Leo off. Fam, hashtag toxic muscularity. Drop it in the comments down below. That's a great fucking card. Tessie, you're looking sexy. Lafroig, you're looking extra renaissance-y today, and drop that hashtag down below. Fam, let's get into today's episode. Are you ready, beaches? Let's get into that tip. Moisturize and... Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. Come on, just an inch, please. Please. I've been a good boy. Let's get into the first man fam post, Swole Fam post. All right, so these are all from posts from inside Swolenormousx. We talked about that already. Links down below to join the fam today. We'll talk more about some of the things we have upcoming tomorrow in just a few minutes. But actually, we'll talk about it right now because last week we had overtime. Last Friday, some gorillas. We're going to have another overtime event this Friday. So after tomorrow's Fefcast, we are going to have an overtime session. So don't miss out on that. We are going to have the full man stream here, and then we're going to go into Swole TV and the private Telegram chat. We're going to stream in both places, and you are going to get some extra salty sack tomorrow after the Fefcast. So make sure that you are checking us out, swolenormousx.com, so you don't miss out on the overtime sessions of the podcast. That is when we're going to make a couple announcements tomorrow. Plus, we're going to get some more salty sack. So go and check it out, swolenormousx.com. We'll see you there tomorrow. Again, overtime will be going down after tomorrow's live stream. Today's first Swole Fam post is from Kim, and I love the picture because it's our 7 pillars flag. Looking great, Kim. She writes, I took a picture of my Swole flag and turned it into my screensaver wallpaper on my phone. Now when I get alerts or turn on my phone, this is the first thing I see when I look at my phone. Hashtag Swole Fam, Swole Slut, and 7 pillars. I love it. I love it. It's a great wallpaper. It's a great wallpaper. We had those in the Instagram story in the highlights for a long time. And I think we have it. I think we put the whole wallpaper collection elsewhere. But anyway, I'll make sure that those are still available if you want to download the actual image for your wallpaper. But get yourself a 7 Pillars flag over there at papaswolio.com. Reminder, use code DailySwole for 10% off. But this is an amazing flag. I have it in the gym myself, and a bunch of you have the 7 Pillars flag. But if you take a picture of it or you use the image from your ebook, there's a couple different ways where you can get it on your wallpaper. It's a great reminder to make sure you're checking off those 7 pillars. All right, post here from our very own Ricardo. Hey fam, it's been a hot minute since I've posted, but I'm still alive. Life has just been filled with new challenges, both good and bad. Sadly, I must admit I've fallen off the wagon with my nutrition and fitness. More convenience foods than before, and workouts have gone from every day to about 3 times a week, mostly yoga or a string of swollen sevens. I've been doing karate still with my kids, so I'm maintaining a healthier lifestyle than when I started my journey. Today was the first day I've had a real solid workout. I warmed up with walking on all fours mixed with some push-ups, downward dogs, high knees, went into a kettlebell swole in 7, finished with the full body ignite from the workout archive. Now that I sit outside with my hot cup of bone broth, I'm posting this as an accountability to myself to stay on it and stop settling in my comfort zones. Also, peep my new spotter, Meliodas, one of the new challenges. Oh, that's a good boy. I love you, fam. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. Fuck average. Swole Fam 7 pillars. You have the rights to this photo, and you have the rights to those sick fucking gains. Nice puppers. Is it Meliodas or Meliodas? Meliodas. I love it. That's a beautiful dog. That's a beautiful dog. Nice gains, bro. And I appreciate it, Ricardo, posting up in the group and letting us know what the deal is. It's normal to have these fluctuations, and this is why the 7 pillars are so important. And obviously you've been following them. So even if your schedule is going to look different from day to day or week to week, there's going to be periods of your life, we can call them seasons, you can call them whatever you want, but there's different growth periods of your life when you have some kind of scheduling change, a new job, you have something that kind of throws you off and you have to adapt. And adaptability is really one of the most important aspects of being consistent. So pillar number 7 is consistency. If you are not adaptable, you're not going to be consistent. So when you have a scheduling change, when you move, the gym's shut down, how are you adapting to your new situation? If you're not adaptable, then you're just going to fall right off. If you are adaptable, then you'll navigate it and you'll stay on point. You'll stay successful. Just keep on moving forward. Good for you, bro. Drop some biceps in the comments down below for Ricardo. Excellent. Oh, Brittany, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brittany. Super chat. Thank you very much. Love you, Britt. Thank you very much for always being here, listening to the show, and being an amazing member of the Swole Fam. We love you. Thank you for the super chat. Not required, but much appreciated. All right. Toxic muscularity. Yeah, indeed, indeed. What else we got here? We're moving right along, fam. Make sure you share the stream right now. We are large, and we're about to get into that veiny knowledge cock. So make sure you share far and wide. Slap a good friend of yours with some veiny knowledge colungus. It's coming for you. We're going deeper. We're just getting started. Yes. It is Thursday after all. Sherry writes, so I wasn't going to post any photos until July when I redo my next DEXA scan. I know they aren't completely accurate. Last one was in January, but the lighting is good in our work bathrooms. And DEXA scans are pretty accurate for what they do. I mean, it's definitely one of the better ways to get an idea of what's up with your composition and everything. I'm so very pleased with how I look at 45. My personal goal is to lean out just a bit more before that next scan. The before pic was 9 years ago. I lost 50 pounds with just nutrition and a bit of walking, rebounding 7 years, added small dumbbells 6 years ago about, been upping my weights, got more serious about muscle 2 years ago, found the Trophy Twins last August, and discovered flexing on rebounder. Game changed. Been upping my weights the last 2 months. So a little bit of some summary. And let me tell you, these pictures, fucking legit.
Because Dickens.
We have to do the biggest dickest soundboard because we don't have largest vagus. I don't think that's going to sound the same way. But you're looking great, Sherry. Fantastic. And I love how everyone drops their age. And there's always someone watching or listening probably shocked. Holy shit. You're fucking 45 and this person's sitting there feeling like shit, 35 years old. And when you see people that are older than you realize that age is chronological. We're all going to get wrinkly. We're all going to get soggy. We're all going to get weaker in the end over time. We're all going to die. But you start realizing that for the majority of your life, it's just chronological versus biological age, that you can be a lot younger than your chronological age just based on how you take care of yourself. You all know someone who's 20 or 25 or 30 and they look like they're 50. They look aged, they look beaten down, they look unhealthy, they look like they've had a few more decades of compounded bad habits. So it's really, you might have been on this earth, right? Cerny says you're old but not dead. You're not dead. How you treat yourself, how you expose yourself to habits every single day is going to determine the vitality of your life and your biological age. If you take care of yourself every day, and I'm not saying that you won't have an accident, I'm not saying that something tragic can't happen, but you dramatically decrease your risk of those things happening. And if something does happen, like an injury, you dramatically increase your potential for rebounding quickly and coming back from it. And a lot of you that have gotten injured and you're already eating healthy, you're exercising, practicing mobility, you probably didn't injure yourself as bad as you could have, and you recover faster. You know, you have a better foundation. If you have a better foundation for health, physically and mentally, emotionally, when these random things happen in our lives, you're able to absorb them better and you're able to navigate and detour and be successful. It's all about that foundation. If you have a better foundation, you're going to make it through fine. You're going to make it through fine. Much better chance.
He's on fire!
All right, post here from Tyler. Tyler, fam, my most people don't card just arrived. I'm thankful for this card. Hashtag most people don't. Most people don't, bro. They still don't. And they always will don't. Most people aren't going to put in the work. Most people aren't going to try. Most people won't with anything. Most people won't. Most people don't. But that doesn't mean that you should do the same thing. If you want more and you want better, then you better step your fucking shit up. Yule, hey all, I've been on and off the fitness wagon for a couple months now since I tore my meniscus back in November. Oof, oh no. Funny thing is I tore it unrelated to fitness. I was dancing, LOL. I was working out what I could up until my surgery. I'm 6 weeks post-op now and started back today doing swole chest and tries. Any advice from anyone having a partial meniscectomy? My knee still swells up if I'm on my feet too much or overdo things. My quad is so weak but continues to show improvement with PT. Anyway, just looking for some advice from anyone having had knee surgery in the past and getting back their old strength. I was squatting 335 at 175 pounds. I'd love to get back there sometime. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling good. I'm glad that your surgery was successful. And thank you for posting. Good for you, Yule. Yeah, I would recommend looking into the ankle, knee, and hip masterclasses if you are cleared for all sorts of exercise. Make sure you're strengthening your knees. We talk a lot about sled work that we do. There's a lot of protocols in those masterclasses, so I would watch all three of those: ankle, knee, and hips. And of course, if you're not practicing yoga, jump on that. So there's a lot of great things that you can do in those masterclasses to strengthen your lower legs, which is equally as important. You don't want usually when you have an injury, you are doing a lot of extra stress and force on one side than the other. So you have these asymmetrical adaptations that cause movement impairment, plus you're not walking properly, so your glutes shut down, your ankles shut down, and usually will bias one side. So there's a lot of stuff that you have to undo there. So check out those master classes, make sure you're practicing yoga, and then continue this conversation. Yule, thank you so much for posting. Fam, great Swole Fam post today. Again, if you're ready to join the Swole Fam, check us out, swolenormousx.com. Check out our memberships. You can download your copy of the 7 Pillars over there at swolenormousx.com if you are a brand new listener or watcher. All those links in the show notes and description down below. Let's take some questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Let's get a little America.
I am the danger.
Indeed. Indeed. I'm the danger. I am the danger. All right. Let's see what we got here. Take some questions. So I saw an article, by the way. I don't have it in front of me. Let's just I'll get this started. So a lot of you know about the parental rights bill that everyone's calling, quote, "Don't say gay." I'm in Florida, so it's a big deal down here. And obviously logic and common sense. It's nice to see that, prevailing again. But I don't know if you saw the article. I saw it online. I forget where I saw it, but you can Google it. that DeSantis was threatening to remove or repeal the 1967 law or bill that was passed, pretty much giving Disney autonomy over their own creation, their own land, and their own, pretty much their own jurisdiction. If you've ever been to Disney World down here in Orlando, it's a separate universe. Like you're literally going into another world. It's kind of like a metaverse on Earth, right? A separate Disney world. Again, why it's called Disney World, right? But it's legally in many ways that as well. And now, conveniently, because DeSantis was saying, because Disney is opposing, they want to groom your kids. They're in favor, I guess, of protecting pedophilia. Who would have thunk it? But they all of a sudden, because retroactively, when DeSantis said that they were going to repeal the 1967 bill that Disney doesn't have full autonomy and they're not going to be able to just build whatever they want, that Disney announced that they were planning on building like 80 acres of affordable housing, and that they're planning, or they had plans, or they're launching this approach to create a massive affordable housing complex. Conveniently, right after DeSantis threatened to take away their rights to build whatever they want. So obviously Disney is playing a big manipulation scheme in order to make it look like DeSantis is going to try to shut down affordable housing for people. So Disney announced that after he already threatened to repeal their right to build whatever they want. So complete fucking scam artists. Pretty slick, right? So now you're gonna be able to point your finger and be like, hey, he's trying to shut down affordable housing. Yeah, get fucked. So if you look that up, that's the game that's being played. I just thought that stood out the other day, and I saw that yesterday, I think it was. That's what you would do. That's what you do if you're trying to be like passive aggressive. Oh no, he's trying to shut down all our good work. Get the fuck out of here. You announce that after the fact. So now they're going to make it look like DeSantis doesn't want affordable housing because they're, you know what that's like? That's like a train speeding down the tracks and then you jumping in front of it and then blaming the train. Nice try. All right, let's say what we got here. Let's see, Tracy, not a question, but a rant. We like a good rant. Let's fucking go. Let's get a rant here, fam. Start us off, Tracy. Let's fucking do this. I was talking about how much I love yoga, and my coworker told me if I wasn't of Hindu descent, I was culturally appropriating by practicing it. Oh my God. I got a message for your coworker.
Go fuck yourself.
Your coworker is a fucking cunt. Heyo, I said it.
No, baby.
Share the knowledge cock. Share with your coworker. You're an idiot. Culturally appropriating yoga? Yeah, okay, fam. Alrighty then. Let's get into the first question. Let's get into an actual question, not stupid shit like that, even though that just pisses me off. That is really frustrating. Stupidity is unbelievable. Well, I'm happy to culturally appropriate yoga. It's fucking awesome. Do some yoga, bitches. Do some fucking yoga.
I arrive in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
Stop gypsy hate. All right, Jason Ellison, what's your take on dairy? Yay or nay? Ya or nah? My take on dairy, I would say if you get raw, pasture-raised dairy, grass-fed, raw dairy, if you have access to that, you have to kind of see what works best for you. Some people like A2 casein protein better. They'll do like sheep or goat cheese, things of that sort. You really have to experiment and see what works best for you. For me, I have grass-fed butter, and I don't have a problem with that. But it has low levels of lactose or casein. If you have issues with that, you can go with ghee, Ghee. But it all comes down to the quality. So I would make sure if you have it raw. I don't see the point. I would avoid personally pasteurized dairy and things like that. I don't consume that aside from like grass-fed butter. So that's my personal take on it. But if you have access to high quality raw dairy and stuff like that, that's what you do an elimination diet. You see what works best for you. A lot of people have major issues, big time for migraines and eczema and psoriasis and shit like that. But again, it depends, right? Quality does fucking matter. You can have a nasty reaction to low quality chicken that's fed corn, soy, all this other crap. And then you can have pasture raised, really high quality chicken and not have problems. or beef, same thing. So you can have issues based on the quality of the food itself, which is the point, right? Pillar number 2 is food quality. It really is more important. It is more important. Do not pursue quantity at the expense of quality. Your body requires specific fuel to function optimally. Keyword is here, optimally. And again, do not pursue quantity at the expense of quality. In other words, stop calorie counting and trying to do this, deficit, addition, subtraction bullshit. Yes, the law of thermodynamics exists and it matters, but not at the expense of the quality of the food. So if you're micromanaging McDonald's or Twinkies, you're a fucking idiot. You're destroying your body. You're not getting enough nutrients. And just because you can lose fat doesn't mean that you're actually getting healthier. Okay, so don't fuck yourself up. A lot of other issues from poor food choices. All right, we got a question here. If you do have a question live, hashtag Ask Papa Swole in the comments. If you have a dairy story, drop in the comments. Any of you, you know what? Let's do this. Drop in the comments. What is what foods? Holy shit, you hear that? Hopefully we won't lose power. Lots of thunder. Drop in the comments what food is like your trigger, meaning what food really fucks you up. So if dairy was a big thing that you eliminated, drop that in the comments. Dairy, and what was your side effect? So let's drop in the comments. I think this is really important to kind of reiterate now and again so people understand like the severity of what your reactions could be for some of these foods. So what was it? What are the foods are the foods that you cut out, and what were those side effects that you got rid of? Like what was happening to you, your elimination diet experience? All right, Andre Dorafte, number 12. Papa Swole, where should I find a good girl, not one that used to go to parties and waste time? Well, I think most people, or many, I shouldn't say most, maybe I would say most, but a lot of people wasted time. I mean, how do you quantify wasting time? So, I mean, I did a lot of things that I look back and like, well, that wasn't necessarily valuable at the time. I did it for a reason and it led me here. So it kind of goes through that whole butterfly effect type of approach. Some of the things that might have been bad that happened to you in the past, if you're happy where you are right now and you realize where you are today, you never know what might have happened in the past could have been so insignificant that you never noticed that could have changed your entire life. Like what if someone called you on your phone and you're walking down the street and you answered your phone? And maybe that 5 seconds, you're like, oh, yeah, I can't talk right now. Let me call you back. Okay, cool, bye. Maybe it was a friend of yours. You pause for 5 seconds. You might have been crossing a street a little bit further up and you would have gotten hit by the car that just took a turn. But you put your phone down, you kept on walking, the car just turned. You're like, that guy didn't even fucking look. And then you kept on walking. You didn't think too much of it. But what if you didn't even notice and you got hit and you got killed or you were in the hospital? That small little event might have changed your entire life. So even things that might have been insignificant or might have been a negative, it's a learning experience. You gained wisdom from it. Maybe it wasn't good in the moment. Maybe it was a small tragedy, but maybe long-term, it actually worked out positively because you used that experience to make better decisions moving forward. And if you didn't have that, you wouldn't be where you are today. So, a lot of people party. I have my share of going out drinking and partying. Most people do. I didn't do it I did nowhere near as much as a lot of my friends did. I didn't really ever like drinking too much, but I still had all those experiences, drinking way too much, hangover. Like I've had that. It's fucking awful. So I wasted plenty of time. So you have to really put that into perspective. Just because a girl used to party doesn't mean that that's going to continue. Mama Swole used to party. She used to waste a lot of time. And then I met her and I straightened her out. We got it. We took care of it. We got her. We got her locked down. It's all right. It's all right. Everything's under control. Everything's under control.
Hello, baby.
What is the best move to silence a woman?
No, you'll find one. Look, I think you would find a good girl just by doing what you are passionate about. So focus on you, go to the gym, take care of yourself, pursue your business, your career, what you want to accomplish, and you'll meet someone. You'll meet someone along the way, whether or not you use Tinder or use like an online dating app to kind of socialize more when you're working really hard, you don't have a lot of time to like go out and hang out. I wouldn't meet someone at a bar. I wouldn't meet someone at a bar. I wouldn't meet someone in a sleazy situation. That's not the best place to meet someone, especially if you're looking to meet someone that you might want to have a long-term relationship with or marry or have kids and so forth. So if you are like, if you're meeting someone in the gym, that's a pretty good fucking place to meet someone. Or you meet someone that likes to go to the gym. That's great. That means that person has an interest in taking care of their health, and you can do something like that together. It's very important for, like, those are the important things that you'll learn over time by dating different people, what you actually want. Because a lot of what dating is not finding what you like, it's finding what you don't like. You're like, oh, I don't like that. That's not a good sign. Of course you want good things too. You just don't want the glass, half empty. You want it as full as possible. But you'll learn those warning signs, and then you'll be like, in future relationships, I've seen that before. That can fuck all the way off. So you start noticing those warning signs, and you can avoid pitfalls before you get involved. Hashtag toxic muscularity. If you haven't dropped that in the comments down below.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
Drop it.
Mr. Strickland.
Right now. Hashtag toxic muscularity for a chance to win today's Swole card. All right, let's see. Let's take a couple comments about elimination diet. Let's see here. Pedro, Zayas, dairy, phlegm, tired, bloated, brain fog. Let's see. Shannon, lactose intolerant. I'll shit myself if it snuck into my coffee. Had to sit on a bag on the way on a bag? Wait. Hold on. We got a story here. Hold on a second, what Shannon.
What the fuck is that?
You had to sit on a bag on the way home, or you would? Have you actually done that? Like, you're on the way home, you just like sat on a plastic bag and just shit in the car? Oh, you must have had a lot of poop butt. Oh no. Oh, that's the worst. Like, you're going to poop and you just got to feel it like rising on the sides of your butt cheeks. Oh no. Karen Wade, pretzels give me horrible abdominal pain for a day. Yeah, probably the wheat, right? The wheat or the gluten. Jay, Frosty Balls. Ice cream hardcore fucked me up, dizzy and nauseous, anxiety out the ass. Literally and figuratively, right? Dizzy and nauseous, anxiety out the ass, and diarrhea too. Kira, I had to cut out all brassicas. I'm good with dairy, vegetables wreck my gut. Kara, pizza made me vomit. Corn-fed Billy, we jam the Daily Swole while we train and get that knowledge and support. Fuck yes, Swole fam. Hell yeah, corn-fed Billy. Hopefully grass-fed, beef-fed Billy. Kelly, wheat and some veggies cause irritable bowel syndrome symptoms, including intestinal cramping so bad I would pass out. My doctor told me I need more fiber. Got a new doctor. Holy shit. Let's listen to that again. Just think about it, how we would come up with that solution. Wheat and some veggies cause IBS symptoms, including intestinal cramping so bad I would pass out. My doctor told me I need more fiber. More fiber. That would make it so much fucking worse. Oh my God. Imagine just cutting all that shit out. Boop, done. Daniel, dairy always fucks my face up. I break out every time after I've had it. Indeed. Pedro, he's right. You will meet someone who is walking your way as you consistently walk your way. And if not, stretch out geographically or join clubs of common interest. There you go. Let's see here. We got a question here from Nick. Pompasoli, with lingering pain from a bad muscle cramp, should you apply hot or cold? I've been taking my massage gun to it and foam rolling it. Lingering pain, like you're just sore from cramping so bad? Yeah, you need to hydrate. Might need some more magnesium, some more fluids, potassium, maybe some more electrolytes. What's your nutrition like, and why did you have a bad muscle cramp? I find oftentimes it's just because of just hydration. And I think I talk about it a lot. I think I underestimate still how much I sweat because I'm in the hot sun. I'm always just sweating. I'm in the hot sun, or I'm training, or I'm in the sauna. I just need a ton of water because I sweat easily. Not to mention I'm always in environmental extremes. I'm always putting myself through a lot of heat and training in the heat, in the bright, hot sun midday in Florida. And then I'm in the sauna at night, so I'm losing a lot of water. In terms of hot or cold, a bad muscle cramp, you might want to soak like an Epsom salt. You might want to try that. But lingering pain, maybe a little ice, maybe ice and then heat might feel good. Foam rolling, light yoga. But I would treat that like a strained muscle because I've had that. You have muscle soreness from cramping so bad. I used to get that a lot more when I wasn't getting enough hydration and electrolytes. So let us know what you're doing with that. Oh my God, Shannon. Oh my God, the story. Holy crap. Poor thing. Shannon, I had coffee from Starbucks, said no lactose, and I felt the rumble. Look, what'd you eat? What'd you drink at Starbucks? How would there have been? Now, Starbucks coffee will probably make you could make you shit your brains out anyway, because Starbucks coffee is disgusting. Did you have like a latte mocha? Did you have like almond milk or some shit? Like, how'd you know that there was no lactose? I mean, if you had black coffee, you would know that there was something in it. They put the wrong thing in. I looked at my daughter and told her to hand me a store bag. Shit, were you driving too? Holy shit. You said your daughter. I'm assuming you were driving. Oh my God. Courtney, wheat gives me dermatitis, and thanks to the elimination diet, I figured out that was the cause. Good for you. Can you imagine? If you think the elimination diet isn't valuable, I'm telling you, you can go and learn more. Check out our blog over there at swolenormousx.com. Download the 7 pillars over there. Learn more about the elimination diet. Do a little search here. We've had tons of episodes on the elimination diet. You could join the fam and learn more. It's very basic. It's very fundamental, and it'll change your life. We help our members, individualize their nutrition. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. You hear different stories here for a reason. Everyone's a little bit different, but you still have to approach it from the same perspective. And then you can actually do that properly. Don't just do a random one-off diet. Customize your own. Customize. Daniel, what's your thoughts on a lifting belt, Papa? It depends. It can be very beneficial. It can increase, your pressure within your body in order to exert more force. So I would say for, maybe your heaviest lifts, you can use it. I don't use it unless I rarely use them anyway, but I have one. I have an Inzer belt. It's not the best. I mean, it's hard to get it in the holes. You can have one of those clamp ones too, but may beneficial for maybe your heaviest sets. Depends on, as long as your form is correct and your form is optimal, it could be something that's beneficial for like all out maximal sets and strength and powerlifting for sure. It's very effective. That's why people use it, because it's effective. But for the average person just going and doing a regular routine, people that are wearing belts and they're doing fucking curls, that's stupid shit. Jarella, my gastro doc encouraged me to go paleo. It almost completely eliminated my IBS. That's a good doctor. Good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent. Tyler, what's your thoughts on the new Gatorade Fit drink? Never heard of it. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say it's fucking dog shit. So I assume it's dog shit if Gatorade's making it. Probably full of sugar or artificial sweeteners. I know nothing about it. It's definitely not necessary. I have no idea. I haven't been in I don't go down those aisles in a supermarket. I don't even know what Gatorade's doing lately. Sure, pumping out sugar water. Nick, I think it was a hydration issue this morning. I do the desiccated beef organ supplement. Majority of my diet is grass-fed steak or ground meat, fruits, frozen strawberries. Okay, it could be hydration. Very likely is, because you're probably getting enough magnesium, getting enough electrolytes from your food. You put a little Celtic sea salt in or a little bit of some electrolytes. Maybe a little bit if you're sweating a lot. But definitely, if you know it's a hydration issue, remember, you need to be hydrating 2 to 3 hours before training. So if you're going to go to train at 10 o'clock and you're just chugging water at 9:45 on the way to the gym, it's not going to be in your system for a couple hours. You might feel really sluggish and you could be like throwing up or vomiting because you have too much water in your system. So it doesn't mean you can't drink during your workout, but that water is not getting in the moment. That's going to be satisfying you. If you're thirsty really thirsty during your workout, chances are you're not hydrated properly before. So make sure you're hydrating better in advance. Doesn't mean you can't drink during your workout. It just means you shouldn't be like, hey, I'm thirsty in the middle of my workout. Let me chug so I can hydrate it's not going to be getting into the cells right now because your body is focused on sympathetic processes. Your body is focused on fight or flight. Your body isn't like, hey, lounging by the oasis, drinking water. Your body is going to war. So it's not going to be appropriating resources to distribute water places. It already needs to be in your body at that time. Let's see. Nick, this is my first cramp in a while. I am hydrating and have some Celtic sea salt in my water. My calf muscle is just very tender right now. Yeah, just give it some time. I mean, treat it like a sore muscle. Yeah. All right, fam, it's time to go balls deep. Let's fucking go. All right. Fam, a reminder, tomorrow's episode, let me bring it up on the screen. Tomorrow we have our FEF. It is fucking Friday, so don't miss out on that. Also, we have a brand new overtime segment dropping tomorrow after the Mancast. So if you're not yet a member, join now over there at swolenormousx.com because you will be there for overtime. We're going to be streaming it live inside Swole TV and going to stream it live inside the private Daily Swole chat on Telegram. So you will be able to catch the awesome announcement and some extra salty sack tomorrow after the FEF. Last week we did it for the Balls Deep portion. Tomorrow's episode, we're going to get the full show done publicly, and then we're going to jump into overtime. So make sure you are there for that. A little bit of after party, green room action. So be there. Daily Swole overtime exclusively inside Swole TV for members. Join now, swolenormousx.com. Be there for that, you sexy beach. Let's see what we got here. We got a post here from Beyond Therapy and Nutrition. This is a warm up.
What's in the box?
I know we're already balls deep, but this is a little bit of a warm up right now. Ways that diet culture shows up in food justice movements. Now, you know when something is completely full of shit when it's called food justice. What the fuck is food justice? What in the actual fuck is food justice? It doesn't exist. It's a nonsensical phrase and it makes me laugh. Number one, giving nutrition classes to food insecure people to teach them how to eat the right foods. So that's diet culture. Giving people nutrition information. That's how diet culture shows up. Teaching people how to eat properly. Yeah, we don't need that. Everyone knows how to eat proper in this country. Everyone's so healthy. Number two, asking for donations of fruits and veggies to food banks instead of packaged foods. Yeah, I mean, you should be giving people real food. Using obesity prevention, they put an asterisk over the B because they hate consonants. And they hate you too. Using obesity prevention as an incentive for people to contribute resources to food insecurity programs. Okay. Oh, cool. Thank God the post repeated itself. Let's see. Asking for donations of fresh fruits and veggies instead of packaged foods. Why are we moralizing foods while demonizing others? Because some of them are chemical garbage. Especially when packaged foods often provide more nutrition and long-lasting energy than a fresh fruit or a vegetable. That's nonsense. Packaged foods, yeah, more calories, less nutrient quality, more inflammation. Yeah, a lot of it's just pure poison. Sure, people deserve variety if they want it, but all food has nutrition. That's not true. SpaghettiOs are way more practical than apples. Are you fucking retarded? I think you are.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Juice is more practical than water. I
didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Oh my God. This person's legitimately a moron. Using obesity prevention as an incentive for people to contribute resources to food insecurity programs. And here's the post. It's a multi-slide over. You have to slide over for each rant on the bullshit. The focus remains on preventing a made-up disease rather than simply ensuring that all people have access to food regardless of their health, income level, or body size. Do people hate fatness that much that they will only donate money and food if it will eradicate fatness? Why do we have fat homeless people? Why is everyone fat? I don't care if you're wealthy or not. You're fucking fat. It's because you don't know what you're doing. You need education. All right, last post here. For health professionals in the community nutrition space, check your privilege. Ooh, check your privilege.
Inconceivable!
People who don't have enough food don't need to be shamed for their body size, food choices, or health conditions. Yeah, victimize people. They're ready to be victimized. Just treat them like a victim. Stop giving them responsibility. People don't need responsibility. They need to be told what to do. Individual food choices should not be the focus of health, especially when people are navigating food security, inadequate healthcare, poverty, racism, and weight stigma. This is called life. Most of the things that you're labeling are just boogeymen that you're looking for. You're creating problems. Yes, some people are poor. Yes, some people, I don't know, all around the world, racism exists, but it's nowhere near what it's like in other places in the world. And rather than bring it back, why don't we continue to move our society forward? Because we've been leaving racism in the dust for fucking decades. It's just been getting better and better and better. Why are you trying to take us back 100 years? Things are going great. Yeah, they're getting better and better. Can we keep on working to make them better and better? That would probably be a good fucking idea, wouldn't it? Would you say that at least in America and the United States, do you think our culture is better than it was in 1880? I would say so. I say more. Would you say more people have opportunities today than 100 years ago? I would fucking say so. Obviously, because it's factually true. Weight stigma. It's not weight stigma. It's just the fact that when you trash your body, you're going to have diseases. You're going to die early. You're going to be a burden on society because you're just walking the plank yourself, dragging everyone else down with you. Yeah, we need to bring people along. We need to educate people. We need to take better care of our citizens. So let's stop punishing them with corn and soy and GMOs and antibiotics and pharmaceuticals. And can we actually feed people real food and encourage sunlight and some exercise? How about that? How about that?
Come on, man.
Papa Swolio 2024, motherfuckers. I'm running. Red, white, and swole, baby. Let's go.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
I'll hate a man no matter what color he is. If he's a moron, he's a moron. Ladies, that goes for you too. If you say dumb shit, you might end up on some balls deep Daily Swole content. Motherfuckers, time. Make sure you share the stream. Let's go. Let's go.
He's on fire. Boom shakalaka.
All right. It's the Daily Swole. It's time for some videos. Are you ready? Drop some biceps and gorillas. Drop some dookie in the comments. We got a bunch of you watching live. Share the stream because we have a couple videos for you. Let's do it right now.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
All right, let's take a vote. We always like to vote off the videos because then we can blame someone. We could blame someone watching live. And it's always nice to blame someone for the video. It's not my fault for playing it. It's your fault for choosing it. How dare you? How dare you choose these videos?
How dare you?
Pick a number between 1 and 3, fam. 1, 2, or 3. And make sure you're dropping the hashtag toxic muscularity in the comments. We'll give away the Swole card in just a few moments. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Shannon, I feel really bad that you had the shits from Starbucks. I put Katya, but I meant to click Shannon. So Katya and Shannon. Shannon, congratulations. Number 3, Katya. I clicked your name by accident. It's okay. Don't worry. You chose number 3. So everyone, number 3. Number 3, Shannon. You might have had to poop in a bag, but at least now, you've won the greatest prize in history. This is called Holy Shit. Shannon, goddamn you.
Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night.
Matt Damon. God damn it, Shannon. This is called talking about anti-fatness is exhausting. Tell this chick to not walk up a flight of fucking stairs. All right, here we go.
I think because we talk about body image and fat phobia together so much, we sometimes forget those are separate things. And it is actually exhausting being someone who talks about anti-fatness frequently.
It's exhausting. It's exhausting being someone who talks about anti-fatness frequently. Let me pause this right here. Okay? Let me pause this right here
God damn
for
it,
a
I don't know
second.
what it is about your face, but I want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
It's exhausting being someone who talks about anti-fatness frequently. Then shut your mouth. Then quiet. Quiet. It's exhausting. Anti-fatness, what the fuck does that even mean? You should be anti-fatness. Why would you be pro-obesity? I'm pro-death. How about being like pro-health? Anti-fatness. You mean grifting? You mean lying to people? It's exhausting being someone who talks bullshit all day. Then stop talking bullshit. No one's gonna miss you. No one's gonna complain that you closed your mouth. For fuck's sake, bro. It's exhausting being an idiot. I'm sure it is.
Exhausting being someone who talks about anti-fatness frequently.
My name's Forrest Gump.
To have those conversations be misunderstood and derailed into being about body image.
Who are you arguing with? You're literally talking to the peanut gallery. No one cares what you refer to. They're both dumb. This is, my brain.
I'm talking about systemic anti-fatness.
All right, I'm stopping this every 2 seconds because it has to be broken apart. And if I listen to the whole thing, I'm going to forget because there's so many stupid things that we go through. Systemic anti-fatness doesn't exist. Anything systemic is just a boogeyman phrase that's just leveraged because it's a moving goalpost, okay? Systemic anything, systemic racism, systemic anti-fatness, systemic oppression, systemic fat phobia, systemic, add something else to the list. Systemic transphobia, whatever the fuck it is, it's just a nonsense term that allows these people to perpetually play the victim forever because it's systemic. You can never get rid of it. It just goes, it's like an itch that keeps on moving. It's like, oh, well, there it is. No, it's over there now. Oh, we made this, we had this company bend over and take in the ass. All right. They succumb to our hashtag, our Twitter rants. Oh, look at this over here. Oh, it's over there now. It's over there now. Oh. Shut up.
I'm not talking about how I feel about my body.
Tell us, wait, hold on a second. When I'm talking about systemic anti-fatness.
How I feel like anti-fatness. I am not talking about how I feel about my body. When I'm talking about systemic anti-fatness, I am not talking about how I feel about my body.
Good.
I love my body with the best of them.
With the best of whom? That's a subjective statement. The best of who? Like the best of all the other fat positive people that love their bodies, that just lie to themselves for a following?
But I cannot love my body out of employment discrimination or medical discrimination.
You cannot love your body out of employment discrimination or medical discrimination. Let me tell you, if I had two people, I say this all the time, if I had two people applying for a position, they both had the same qualifications, one person was fit, one person was obese, I would pick the fit person 1,000 times out of 1,000. Medical discrimination, it's not medical discrimination for a doctor to weigh you. It's not medical discrimination for a doctor to address your terrible lifestyle habits. Okay. This is like, this is like Shutter Island. All these people are like Leo's character in Shutter Island. It's like, you're the insane one. You're the insane one. Everyone's just like sitting around like, with a toothpick in their mouth, like, she's gonna fucking say this again? Jesus Christ, this didn't work either. That's all it is.
I can't love my body into equal pay or equal access to health care.
You can't love your body into equal access to healthcare. It's called a fucking door. It's called a door. It's a door. Yo, we need walls, by the way. We need walls. We don't have this like endless room for doorways. Okay? Like we need a wall. Can we have a wall? Can we have a wall, please? Okay? Equal access. A fucking door. If you're spending so much time in sick care, it's not health care, by the way, it's sick care. If you're spending that much time in a doctor's office, ask yourself, why the fuck am I always in a doctor's office? I feel like I'm taking fucking crazy pills. You're in a doctor's office so often that you're frustrated. You're frustrated with how they weigh. You're frustrated with the flow of like the medical billing. Like, this is, my God. It's like going to the doctor's office for these people. It's like going to a park. It's like, hey, I'm just going to go. What are you doing today? Oh, I'm going to go to the doctor's. I'm going to see if they weigh me, see if I can complain on Twitter. Holy shit. You're looking for problems, by the way.
Fat people live in a world that pays us less, charges us more, denies us health care.
None of this is true. None of this is true. That pays us, maybe the pay.
Pays us less.
Maybe on a certain profession. I mean, I don't see a lot of like fat motocross people. Okay. I think for a lot of jobs that applies. Because sick care, I should say, is going to be more. Insurance to cover you if you're 55 and morbidly obese. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, it's going to be more expensive to employ you. Fuck yeah, you're going to take more sick days. Fuck yeah, statistics. No one's denying you sick care. No one is. Why do you think there's so much medical debt? Why do you think there's so much money in medicine? It's because of fat people. What are you talking about?
Charges us more, denies us health care.
No one's denying you health care. It's not health care, it's sick care, but no one's denying it. This is why we have so much medical debt. This is why our fucking country is collapsing. It's because of obesity. It's collapsing under the weight of obesity. Pun fucking intended.
Openly ridicules and excludes us.
You're ridiculing and excluding yourself. You're playing the victim. You're excluding yourself. You're ridiculing yourself with these stupid fucking videos. Jesus Christ. This is like playing T-ball it's like playing T-ball. The ball's not moving. You're allowing me to hit the piñata without a blindfold. Like, this is what it is. You're like, you really want to make this video? You really want to post that? You really want to put this out on the interwebs? Okay, fine. And then we drop some salty sack on it. You really want to do this? This is literally open eye piñata time.
And then tells us the solution
is my quinceañera.
Love our bodies, but it's not.
Hold on, I want to hear that. I got to get every ounce of stupid.
The solution is to love our body. Openly ridicules and excludes us.
Let's go.
And then tells us the solution is to love our bodies.
Doesn't matter if you love your body or not. Like, it's subjective. I mean, you want to live your life being miserable, or do you want to take control of your life and create some value for yourself and your family? You can love it. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant how you feel about your body. It's good to feel positive about it. It's easier to feel positive about it if you're actually putting effort into it and you're taking care of yourself. If you're just trying to lie to yourself, like, hey, I'm wonderful the way I am, and you're, heaving, trying to get up like the 5 steps to get to your townhouse. Yeah, that's not a good look.
But it's not. The solution is to give fat people access to the same rights, resources, and services.
What the fuck are you talking about? Fat people access to the same rights? Tell me what rights fat people aren't getting. Exactly. You have no answer. Tell me what resources fat people don't have access to. What fucking resources? You have way too much access to resources. That's why you're fucking morbidly obese. You have all the resources. You have all the resources. Services? God, you have services. You go to the doctor and then you fucking complain after how the doctor treats you. We want access to all these things. Oh my God, he weighed me. Then don't go see a doctor. They're going to weigh you, champ. They're going to weigh you. Yeah, they're going to weigh you.
That thin people get without question. The solution is activism and policy change.
Oh, activism. The solution is to complain. Right. Policy change. Like lynching being a federal hate crime? Oh no, I didn't know murder was legal. Thanks, Brandon. I know.
Come on, man.
Great. America, baby. I will say it's getting a little bit harder to chant that, like, America. It's almost getting sarcastic, like, what the fuck? America, fuck yeah. Maybe the memory of what this country was. Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. All right, let's do another one. Number 1 or number 2? My fucking God. God
What's
damn
your
it.
name, fat
Jesus
body?
fucking Christ. Holy shit. My fucking brain.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
You're so fucking oppressed on TikTok in your nice little, I don't know, cashmere turtleneck. So oppressed. I have way too much food and way too much technology. I'm living you're living greater than a king in like the 1800s. You're living greater than a king in the 1920s. Like, you're living greater than the wealthiest person in the world for the last 10,000 fucking years since history. We don't know what happened 15,000 years ago, whatever. Okay, there's other civilizations that were buried Atlantis, whatever. Come on now. If you're on TikTok complaining, shut the fuck up. Seriously, if you're on TikTok complaining. I mean, I'm complaining that you don't go to the fucking gym, but I mean, we're talking about like, woe is me. Shut the fuck up. Thank you, Shannon, by the way. Thank you, Shannon. All right, we need some fresh air in here. We need some fresh air. Let's go with Jake Pledger, number 1. You got that little Will Smith thing. With the 5 fingers, say the face. All right, Jake. Let's see what we got here. Jake, number 1. Isn't that cool? Oh God, it's this chick again. Isn't that cool? Methinks it's not going to be.
One of the biggest gifts of being anti-diet.
That's too easy. One of the biggest gifts of being anti-diet, as she takes a video in her mirror and she looks like the biggest gift of being, you are the biggest gift of being anti-diet. You. Her TikTok is Fat Anti-Diet Coach. Fat Anti-Diet Coach, AKA grifter, AKA liar, AKA scam artist, AKA delusional.
is I can wear the same clothes this year that I wore last year.
Wow.
I do too. Okay. What? What?
I didn't have that option before, right? I would go up, down, left, right. Size would always be changing.
It's because you did shit wrong. Yeah, it's because you weren't doing things properly. It's because your lifestyle habits are terrible. And they still are. You're just justifying your obesity now. Isn't that wonderful? Anti-diet fat coach. I wouldn't be like bragging about how shitty I was and how shitty I did things. Look, I fucked around. I didn't do anything, but now I know everything. Follow me.
So like, how cool is that? It's a gift, y'all.
It's a gift to be fat and obese. It's a gift to not care about your health. It's a gift. It's a gift.
Crucifixion was good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each.
Oh my God, I would hate to improve. Oh, I would hate to do better than I would hate to be better than I was last year. I would hate to improve. I would hate to be a more fully developed individual than I was last year. Oh my God, I would hate to be better. It would just be awful. Hashtag toxic muscularity. Speaking of which.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you.
We'll give away that Swole card in just a few moments. Make sure you share the stream. The Daily Swole is available everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you leave us a 5-star review wherever you bang your ear holes. And of course, write a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you can. Share the stream and join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. We have an epic overtime event going down tomorrow after the Friday cast. It's FEF tomorrow. Daily Swole overtime tomorrow, Friday, April 8th. Going live inside the private Daily Swole Telegram chat. We're going to stream the video and audio live into the private Telegram chat as well as Swole TV. So you can do it all on your phone, or you can also watch it on your big screen and then also chat on your phone. It's going to be awesome. So right after tomorrow's cast, we're going overtime. Be there. Join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. Get access to tomorrow's announcements and salty sack. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. We got one more video. Are you ready, fam? Let's go.
So why don't you make like a train and get out of here?
Oof. All right, we got one more. This is called fam. It's called Reclaiming Fat. Reclaiming Fat. Here we go.
What's in the box?
So you've brought up the word and, identity of being fat. What does that mean to you?
Going through my life as a fat person, I've always been fat. I never chose to be fat, and yet people always see it as a choice.
I just remember having this epiphany one time when I was like a kid, started understanding why people were being mean to me. Like, oh, I'm the fat kid.
All right. If you're just listening, you have a morbidly obese woman. She's got, I don't know what the fuck flag that is in the background hanging over her TV. I love how they just put this flag, like put this woke flag over our TV. Is that the trans flag? Is that the alphabet flag? Like, what the fuck are we going on here? What is going on here? It's the alphabet. It's a Google flag. The alphabet flag. Get it? Get it? I'll be here all week. Thank you. Those that get it are lolling right now. Jesus Christ.
By identifying it and reclaiming it, I'm using it in a positive connotation. Or
Okay. Hold on. Reclaiming what? Your fatness? It's called reclaiming fat. You're reclaiming your fatness. What does that have to do with your insulin resistance? What does that have to do with your pancreas that's crying 24/7? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Again, this is a woke ideology. This is a cult. This is a major problem. You have people that are delusional about their bodies. You're feeding into their delusion. You're feeding into their mental disorders, thinking that they are going to be able to happy themselves out of an early death. Like, this is not going to end well. This is awful. It's awful. Like, reclaiming it. Again, you are giving people this identity around staying fat. This movement is actually, again, like most hypocrisy with this super leftist liberal shit, it's all hypocrisy. It's all the activism. It's just hypocrisy. They're doing what they're blaming you for. Okay? So she's reclaiming it. No, this movement, this obesity movement, which is a pun in itself because they don't move for shit. They're acting like they want more ability to, like they're going to be healthy because they feel a certain way. And they're acting like they're so fucking oppressed. They're not. They're oppressing themselves. They're creating these disease-ridden identities for themselves. So then they can't lose weight. They're attaching their identity to their morbidity. And they're going to continue perpetuating this until they actually fucking die. And this is being fed into. This is children's shit. This is a land of make-believe. This is what happens when you allow your child to actually think they're a dragon and not an actual boy or a girl. You're like, oh, well, you're a dragon? Timmy's a dragon. We're just going to pretend he's a dragon from now on. That's insane, right? It's insane. You can think however you want. You're still going to get diabetes. You're still going to have an amputation. You're still going to have heart disease or worse. Sad.
At least a neutral connotation. For me, the biggest thing that I need to do first is, kind of lower the levels and internalize fat phobia within myself.
What are they doing? They're sitting in a stream? What is going on? Is that a trans? That's a man on the right. That's a fucking man. All right, so that's a... Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on here? What in the fuck is going on here?
What the fuck is that?
What in the actual fuck are we doing here? Like, there's ducks. They're sitting in a river. Like, how hot is this? Like, this looks so uncomfortable. Talking about my fatness down by the stream. Jesus Christ.
I get dysphoria thinking about my body and that, is it too fat constantly, and how I'm holding myself. And so just the idea of being perceived can cause me to...
Who cares? Again, who fucking cares how it's being perceived? It's objectively unhealthy. Stop caring about what other people think. The reality is the reality. It doesn't matter what people think. Guess what people think? They think you're fat because you are. You're round. You look like a balloon. And I don't say that to be mean. It's just a fact. Like, that's not healthy. You're not supposed to be moving around the earth like that, which you're not, but like, what in the shit?
Associate.
I think that fat activism is so important, not just for fat people, but for everybody.
This guy eats zero steak. This guy has no steak. I bet like his DNA, if you took his blood, it'd just be pure soybean oil.
So I really want to know, Prism, like, what's your ultimate fantasy? What is it that we can help you with?
It would be to actually be perceived as non-binary. And hopefully finding a place within myself where I can finally be comfortable, like, expressing myself totally.
Okay.
I got hairy legs.
All right, we're good. We're good, fam. We're done.
You switch the samples.
All right, we're done. I don't even have to go. I don't have to go. There's nothing. There's nothing that I'm going to say that needs to be said. Fam, we got a swole card to give away. Hashtag toxic muscularity. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get a little...
Mr. Strickland.
Oh, what a great man cast. A reminder, tomorrow overtime after Fefcast. So make sure you are ready for that. SwoleNormousX.com. Join the fam today. Let's get some toxic muscularity. It's time to give away this motherfucking card. God damn. I said what? I said god damn. I said what? I said god damn. I said what? God damn. What? God damn. We got a winner. We got a winner. Oh, it's from the Discord. Rona Woods. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, Rona. That's an interesting name, Rona. I see what you did there. Rona Woods, congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 20 Schwam 62 in the subject, your mailing address in the bio. The email, congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Rona. Don't get the Rona. Get the Swole variant. All right, if you know, you know. Congratulations, Rona. Send us that email. Fam, thank you so much for being here. We got some piano cock coming up in just a couple moments. We'll take some soundboard requests right now. Drop it in the live chat.
There's Tiny Tuck, Typical Tuck, Total Tuck, and the Tyrannical Tuck.
Rona to the main stage. Rona to the main stage. the champagne room. Rona to the champagne room.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
You switch the samples.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
You're insane, gold member.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1.6 trillion worth. $1.4 trillion worth. Out of $1.4 billion, $1.4 billion.
Making music, baby. Making music. Let's go.
Then there's something wrong with you. You're certainly not very good.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kid used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
I better use my strong.
Making sick games. Oh, we did it.
You need to stop being lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
That's a huge bitch.
Yow.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
Fucking people.
Great Scott!
What happened to your queer party friends?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumb for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
No hands. Oh, I did it with my dick. With my dick. Piano. With my motherfucking dick. I put my dick on the piano. I put my dick on the piano. How am I still hitting one key? After all the swelling and the girth? Oh my God. How is it only one key? How is it only one fucking key at a time? Absolute aces. Fam, we'll see you tomorrow for FEF 2163. Another reminder, go right now, sign up, join the fam today, swolenormousx.com, because tomorrow's episode, I'll say it 1,000 times, we have an overtime event tomorrow after the Friday cast for members exclusively. So join us on the live stream. Remember, as a member, you will get priority notifications via Swole Text, Telegram, Discord. You'll know when we go live, and then afterwards, we got overtime going down. Of course, the replay's available inside Swole TV for members. So join the fam right now. Get access to all the private live streams, private content, uncensored videos that can't be posted publicly. Join us. We have everything you need inside Swolenormous X. We'll see you back here tomorrow for 2163. Peace, McGee's. Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't laugh and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollie.